I have a really good story about this. Can you picture it? Maybe it's on a busy city street, surrounded by trees, on the outskirts of some city, or maybe in a small town. A building of some size, small, medium, large, extra large, named for someone you may not have heard of, or if you have heard of them, their past may not be something to be super proud of, but there is some kind of taxonomy in there. Dewey Decimal, Library of Congress, or New York Public Library, which has its own system. Maybe there are more than those three. I can picture the reading room at the New York Public Library, the main branch on 42nd Street. I spent so many days working there. Big table, wide, so whoever was working across from me, I generally wasn't engaged with. Table lamp. Closed stacks, so I had to write down what I wanted, and someone at the desk would put that in a pneumatic tube in a canister, and then the thing would come up. There was a board saying when your books made their way up. I'm picturing not writing a paper in high school. Which time? I don't know which time. All I know is that I found the sections that were interesting to me, and I would just go. This series of numbers, and they would be kind of far-flung, even though in my mind, this set of things, and this set of things, and this other set of things really could have and should have been together, but they weren't in that classification. I had to follow someone else's route. And I would go and read things voraciously, because it meant that I didn't have to read the thing that I didn't really want to read, that I had to produce index cards for and then write a term paper on just to show my work. I can picture being at a beautiful old branch of a library, a building from the beginning of the 20th century, early 20th century, using payphones, making a phone call to someone who lived out of state. But there I was, being part of the public, and therefore being allowed in to do whatever I wanted, to read whatever I chose to read, and to not do whatever I might have been commanded to do, until I was good and damned ready to do it. I wonder if we know how to be a public anymore.